that out. This is a deck list that got, I think this deck got 11th in the Saturday Pioneer Challenge by Stainerson, who is a very well-known Magic Online grinder, and this is Naya tokens. So the idea here is we have Elves to accelerate into very powerful 3-drops like Fable of the Mirror Breaker and Winning Announcement. You have Mondrak to double up with, which is a new card which, if you don't know what it does, it basically doubles up your tokens and has a little bit of built-in protection. You can double up Essica's Chariot, Winning Announcement, Fable, and Voice, so you get some pretty good value out of Mondrak there. A smattering of random one-ofs. I would assume that Stainerson was just trying out some of these cards, like Akroan War, Jetmir, Obolt, like splitting on the removal spells. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. You have Selfless Spirit against Wrath. You have like Voice is a good 2-drop. If your elf dies, you can still curve like Voice into any of these 3s, which is good. And sideboard is, I mean, got like Archons against Lotus, Rending Volley for Greasefang, along with Hearst. This is good against Spirits. You have Needle for Devotion and Thespian Stage, Deafening Silence for combo as well. So, looks like a pretty sweet deck, and we will see how this goes. Play first. Okay, Sand's actually really good. Could Rat Priest and Ivy be a good deck in Pioneer? How does that combo work, by the way? Because I've heard people playing it in Standard, but like, what's the... Explain the combo to me like I'm 4. It's not a combo. I've heard people saying like Ivy Rat Priest combo. I've seen it on Twitter. They didn't explain the combo. They just said, you know, top 50 with Ivy Rat Priest combo or whatever. I don't know. Doubles the target effects to double the poison. So there's not like an infinite kill with it, right? Yeah, but it's not like an infinite kill. Like, I was just thinking if there was something I was missing. Because when they say combo, I assume it means infinite, but I think the joke is that it's not infinite, right? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I gotcha. Makes sense. Fable plus red mana is a combo in Pioneer. Wait, what does this do? Kind of based, actually. I mean, I'm just gonna get shit on by Parhelion. Not a lot I can do about it. So, I actually don't want to attack with the Shaman token, though, because that gives them 3 more looks at Parhelion. Because I could just bolt this fucker next turn. The first time I've ever played against Greasefang, and they played this on turn 2 and didn't mill Parhelion. It's the first time for everything, I guess. Have I figured out the Mind Splice deck yet? No, and I don't think anybody has. It's really hard. It's really, really difficult. I'm just kind of stuck with it. I still think blue-green is the best way to build it, but... Tassigray. Okay. There's the Parhelion. You have a spicy list. How spicy is it? So... the creatures are going to get +2/+0 and Trample and Vigilance. It's kind of fucked up. Right? Then I can post-combat Obliterating Bolt. Wait, this is kind of pog. I can just shove with everything. This is sick. Is Jetmir actually good? I think it might be good. Copy this. I wonder if Jetmir is actually good. It's fucking sick, this game. First one seems good. Yeah, it's like, it's got a lot of upside. Trade's fine. So I can't bolt. The thing is, Parhelion's not even lethal. I could probably come up with lethal next turn. I shocked to give myself the ability to hold up Obolt, because I thought they would just block Tassiger on like a 4-power creature, and then I would Obolt it, but I guess I didn't need to shock pre-combat, right? That was maybe loose. Alright, Sorcery Speed removal bad against them. Akroan War bad. Spirits useless. And I think I'm going to shave a Voice. 3-color boats for Jetmir. Yo. Gruul boats splash Jetmir, hello? Jetmir going our Naya Hammer Time cat to main deck. Is it actually a cat? It is. It's a cat demon. Monkass. What a pairing of creature types, huh? Cat demon. Double strike trample boats. I mean, I don't know how often you're getting to 12 creatures with Jetmir, but Tandy, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate that. Hope you had a good stream, buddy. We're playing some Naya tokens. It dodges Power Word Kill? That's hilarious. What are the types on Power Word Kill? Angel, Demon, Dragon. What's the fourth one? Angel, Demon, Dragon. I don't know what the fourth one is. Devil, okay. Oh yeah, it doesn't kill Mayhem Devil. Right, that's come up before. That actually has come up before. They didn't mill Parhelion, but this is better if they have Thoughtseize. I don't have to play the Hearse there, but I feel like in general they have more discard spells than anything else. You get to curve Fable into Mondrak? That's kind of fucked up. What's the scientific distinction between a demon and a devil? Fuck if I know. Stared at 2 power word kills versus a Mayhem Devil? Yeah. Yes, discard land elf. So now I can actually go Mondrak. Question is, do we suicide the shaman token into the chariot? Do you think they block with chariot if I attack? This is close. The fact that I've tanked this long means they're almost certainly going to block, right? I'll just pass. I'm a coward, I'll just pass. Mercadianer, thank you so much for the 7 months. Cats plus Hammer. Yo, what if we played Jetmir in our Naya Hammer deck? What could they be afraid of? Post-combat Obolt, because I get 2 treasures. And I did show them Obolt last game. But maybe they just don't care if I Obolt them. Sack Goblin as 2nd treasure to give Indestructible. Well, what I'm saying is they would just eat the Goblin anyways, right? Don't mean that much to me. So I can crew my Hearse and get pushed. But if they push me, it's not the end of the world, because I have the volley for the Greasefang. But also just, you know, take 4. I played a couple leagues with that Mercadianer during the 24-hour stream. It felt like okay, but I think it was kind of mid at the end of the day. Do we believe they have Fatal Push? I'm just going to crew. Oh, wait, it's crew 2. I can crew with this thing. Yeah. No, it's a sound alert. No push? You're like, no push. He's on the right. Follow me, follow me. Alright. Eat the homie. So that thing flips. We get to go... I guess I don't really have any good attacks this turn, but next turn, we are gonna cook. Next turn, we are gonna cook. I guess I can attack with Mondrak. Like, what's the worst they could do? If they double block, I just sack voice, make 2 voice tokens, right? Yeah. Yeah, why can't Mondrak be a 4/5? Did I get Fat Cloud scammed? No, but for some reason, none of my alerts are showing up in my fucking... I hate it. It's so annoying. None of my alerts are showing up in chat. Do they show up in this chat? Hold on. They do. Okay, I'm just gonna not use Chatterino anymore. Yeah, just no more Chatterino. F's in chat for Chatterino. Alright, we get a Fat Clouds from Bolt. Yeah, so I can see it in the chat that's on... I can see it in the chat that's on OBS, but I can't see it. I use an third party. I use an app called Chatterino. It's a desktop app for chat and stuff. But it's not showing up there. It used to, but it's not showing up there now for some reason. I don't know why. Attacking. I mean, I'll just block, right? Wondering. Get 2 tokens off Mondrak, then I can copy the voice token and get 2 more tokens. I mean, this is just lethal, right? Need that card. Big Loss was sick, though. This is a 1 land hand that I'm not going to keep. This is a 1-land hand that I am not going to keep. Of course, the only hand that has 2 lanes doesn't have green mana. Whatever. We'll draw green source. I tried Newness of a Chariot. No, I haven't. There's actually a command for that Grimwall. Exclamation point combo. Green mana. Alright. Turn too late, but it still might be good enough. Maybe. Maybe that's coping. It's rough. I can just, like, upkeep tap my elf, too. Which I assume they do. Yeah, this is just way too much pressure. Skyclave their Phantom, I guess, but... don't think that's going to be enough. Okay. Yeah, that's a draw. That is one of the draws of all time. One of the draws of all time. I think I just want to cut Mondrak. It's just too slow. I think they'll print the other half of the fetch lands into standard and unban the other half in Pioneer at some point. No, they're never going to unban the fetch lands in Pioneer. Ardu Anvil. What's this? Wait, there's an old border version of Onikilt Anvil? Is that on Magic Online? I didn't know that. Harvester. I mean, this looks good, but I still am just really not sold on Skrelv's Hive. I think for what it is, this looks like a good shell, but I really just don't know if I like that card that much. I'm curious now. I want to see if there's an old border version of Onikilt Anvil that I can buy on GoatBots. Oh, there is. Sheesh. We're gonna put 4 of those in the queue. 4 of those in the cart. Fucking ship it. Alright, play first. I mean, double voice against spirits is like a snap keep, right? Voice is so absurd against them. They have outs because they have Portable Hole, but... Alright, have fun trying to play through this thing. Good luck. Mishra Commander Precon? Yeah, I believe so. Do I even attack? I almost don't even want to attack. Because I'm playing Chariot this turn. If I attack, they just block, and then I, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just not going to attack. Because I'm not sure, if I keep this card in play, I don't know how they win. There's 16 cents on TCG Player. Sheesh. Yeah, just buy Air Mills. White Source would be nice. Not that I really need it. Not that I really need it. Spexus, how you doing, buddy? If they block, you get to start cheering the token, though. Yeah, but, like, if they block the voice, they can just hold up their mana, which makes it, like, kind of more awkward for me to go for the Chariot, whereas if I just don't attack and leave this in play, it's impossible for them to beat this card if it stays in play. Like, almost impossible. Yeah, Chariot's messed up. Chariot plus Ham Sandwich. Can't hold mana if you're attacking with Chariot and Voice token. Well, what if they just have, like, a removal spell for the Voice token? Like, a Portable Hole, right? Or... I guess almost any removal spell that kills the Voice token would just kill the Voice anyways, so maybe it's the same thing. It might be a wash either way, but... we're done. We're done. That was a fucking beatdown. One collector booster of 1 flavor. Get an alternate art Atraxa, Tivar alternate, and foil Mercurial Spelldancer. Ooh, that's a good pack. That's a really good pack. Spelldancer jumped up in price in paper too. I know it's Air Mills on Moto, but has it? Okay. I think did I open one of those in my pre-release thing? I know I didn't play it because it's not very good. My blue wasn't good. I might have actually opened one of mine. This is my pre-release pool. Let's see if I get any Spelldancers. I got a Skrelv's Hive. Is that worth money? I got a promo foil Copperline Gorge. Anybody want that? Look at this thing. I'll show you in a sec. I opened 2 Copperline Gorges in my pre-release pool. Also, I'll show you this. Hold on. Yeah, no Spell Dancer, Sedge. You ready for this? I got a promotional foil Copperline Gorge. Look at that thing. It's so shiny. So shiny. And then an old border foil Exalted Angel. Look at that thing. Look at that fucking thing. I don't even know what this is from, but got one. Shout out to when Exalted Angel was a playable card. Pepperidge Farm remembers. What do you put back with the sand? This is like the perfect 7, but oh, it's the promo. Okay. Ideally, I want to go Elf into Elf Voice, but I kind of don't want to put back Fable. I guess I could just put back the second Elf and go Elf into Voice, no second Elf. Yeah, I guess that's probably the best, right? Feels weird, but maybe this is the right putback. But this trades for a decent amount of things. Wake me up when it's the Gwaif promo time. Is there actually a Gwaif promo? That'd be hot if there was. Okay. They have a Mutable Skyclave. Oh, fuck. Okay, I didn't get punished. I was gonna say, I could have gotten massively punished. Because I could have played Razorverge on 1, then I could have Skyclaved on 2. But didn't draw the Skyclave. Yeah, I should have played the Thicket on 1. I mean, I don't think I'm chump blocking here, right? Like, I'm just gonna let them have cards. It doesn't feel great, but maybe I'm supposed to just Fable. The nice thing about the voice here is if it commits if it forces them to commit mana on their turn, okay, that's like absolutely worst possible. Because now they can just go attack, draw card, hold up mana. Recommend Hajaran Boats as a 2-drop. Absolutely hate Pack Leader and don't want to lose Cheggy. You know what I'd recommend to Hiri? I would recommend trying out the Cankerbloom. I think Cankerbloom is sick because it's a card that still allows you to Giganta. It's a card that you can play off of Luca, so if you have Luca in your deck, I mean, most 2-drops you can anyways, but specifically the reason I like it is there's a lot of artifacts and enchantments. It's better than Outland Liberator because you can sacrifice it without a target against Bonecrusher Giant. And it proliferates your Luca, too. So, I think I kind of like that. So I would just consider main decking Cankerbloom. Yeah, kind of a rough draw. Surely they have nothing, right? I guess kill this thing. Surely they have nothing, right? Really good. I've been in love with Luca. Super impressed with it. 2 Mondraks, huh? I just want like a playable hand, you know? I'm gonna keep this because I can discard the second Mondrak to Fable, but yeah, Luca's super cheap. Attracts at 52 tickets? My god. Shit, I didn't sell mine yesterday. Yeah, Luca's great. This one. Go. Pretty sure Rakdos has to be a good matchup. And before our Fable gets Thoughtseize and we never draw land. Voice is good, yeah. Show. Not if they have the Shadow, though. If they have Shadow, I'll just play Bolt. Yeah, Def Bolt that. And then hopefully draw a land for Fable, if not play Voice. Like, I can't play the Voice there. If they have Fatal Push, I don't get any value out of it. Ooh. They don't have a land? Love to see that. They obviously have Stomp here, that's why I'm not playing the Elf. It's like, playing the Elf is so bad if they have Stomp. Okay, that's fine. Fine-ish. Still kind of don't want to play the Elf. Like, it's just 100% to die. They even have this, too. Maybe if they trade for Harvester, I could play Elf, but... Go. I mean, we gotta draw lands eventually, right? Why is Greasefang legal and I can't play Winota? It's kind of the same thing, right? What's up, Ventus? I'll just take this. Wonder which cells Luca can fit into in Pioneer. I mean, outside of boats, I don't know. I don't know what else it would really be good in. Alright, they drew a 3rd land. Can I draw a 3rd land? Of course not. Jesus Christ. 24 lands, by the way. Just throwing that out there. Just in case you wanted to know the land count of my deck. It's been a rough day today. Seen any decks running Tibar? There's like a Jund Sack deck floating around New Auto. It's got like Tibar with Blood Tithe Harvester and Priest of Forgotten Gods. Could be pretty interesting. Or Extinction Event. No, they're just going to play Shieldred and I can't win. Shocker. Almost like I knew that was going to happen. Woo-hoo-hoo! Turn 6. Drew my 3rd land. Fucking love it. Damn it, man. Go. Pretty bad variance today. It is what it is. It really is, yeah. Shieldred is kind of messed up. Sure. Why would they not just attack first? I don't get it. I mean, I have to block now. Just, dear God, give me a fucking land, please. Okay, I don't really think I want to use the Fable because of the Shieldred. So I think what I do is say no. I think I want to play Chariot first so I can try to protect it next turn. I can protect the Mondrak if I draw an untapped land. And it also makes the token a 5/5, which is nice. I'm not going to attack, but... yeah, Mondrak's Sacking Voice is pretty sick. Start brewing decks, or at least starting to learn to format some gathering options. Opinions if that's cool. I think Pioneer's been great, especially with the new set. The new set appears to have made a huge impact on Pioneer, which is awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of Rakdos, but I don't mind playing against Rakdos. Like, I would much rather play against Rakdos than like Lotus Field or Mono Green. Like, the games are pretty interesting. Like, if you go back and watch the games that I played in the challenge on Saturday, I played, I think, 3 matches on stream against Rakdos, and all 3 of them were just like these absurd back and forth grind fests. And I had to play out of my fucking mind to win. You get some crazy games against Rakdos. And not a land. So here's the question. Do I just go play Mondrak, attack with Shaman token, try to get some things? They have Reflection too. Mondrak crew copy Chariot. You can't copy Chariot with Reflection. It's legendary. We can't copy anything right now because their Reflection does not have haste. I'm just thinking about like Mondrak, attack with Elemental Shaman just to get the 2 treasures. I think I kind of have to go for it. I'm too far behind to play scared. Like, they can kill the Mondrak before I go to combat with the Shaman token. I think I need the 2nd treasure, because it also gives me a chump blocker here. I'm, like, basically dead to anything, but the thing is I just don't have a lot of time against the Shieldred, is the issue. And I also can't really afford to pay a bunch of life with the Mondrak. What about... yeah, I know Chariot can't be copied, but have you considered copying Chariots? Well, the thing is they just eat the Chariot, right? But maybe that's fine. Because I can copy the Elemental token. Maybe. Okay, I guess I get 2 Elementals anyways. This actually kind of works out, right? Then we just don't play an Elf. This actually is not even that bad. Because again, I have the 2nd Mondrak. I think as soon as we find Skyclave Apparition for Shieldred, we're chilling. Wait, am I dead to Trespasser triggers? There's 3 more creatures in the graveyard. I'm pretty close to it, actually. Yeah, they're just gonna burn me out. We need to find, like... I need to find a Skyclave. Skyclave is actually absurd, right? Because I go play Skyclave, kill Shieldred, copy Skyclave, kill Trespasser, and Reflection. Because I get 2 copies of the Skyclave with a... well, I guess not this turn with Mondrak, but... excuse me. I think we might actually be dead to Stomp, right? It's kind of a disaster. Yeah, them killing that was pretty rough. Alright, I block. Still have to find Skyclave. It's like our only chance. Might even be too late now. At 4, so they go end step. I'm just dead, right? They go end step, copy Trespasser. Eat this, I go to 3. Untap, attack, eat this, I go to 2. Because there's 2 creatures, then this kills me. Beats. I mean, I would have won that game if I just didn't miss my 3rd land drop for 3 turns. Beats, I guess. Shitty way to go out, but oh well. Seems kind of mid against them. The Selfless Spirits are okay. Cut like Obliterating Bolt because it doesn't kill Shieldred. And I think Shieldred is largely the card that I care the most about. It really is, yeah. Shieldred is kind of broken. Best 4-drop they ever printed? What do we think? Best 4-drop ever printed or nah? Probably better than Jace, right? I guess Minsk, yeah. Minsk is probably better. No, I think Shieldred is better than Jace. It's okay. It's a little clunky. The mana needs a little bit of work. I've had multiple hands that are just like 2 red-green lands or 2 green-white lands and can't cast my spells. So the mana's a little shaky, but like you just have to keep a hand like this against Rakdos and hope that I draw a white source. But like other than the mana being shaky, when I haven't had mana problems, like my curve has been insane. Ooh. That works. Works out pretty well. Devilish Valet? No, I'm good. I'm good. You cooking a little too much. Cooking a little too much with that. So I have 5 mana here, which means I can go Chariot or Announcement Spirit. Actually be better to get the Announcement in play, I'm not sure. No, that's dumb, I'll just play Chariot. Thinking about discarding Selfless Spirit. Okay. Maybe I'm supposed to attack before playing my land? I don't know if it matters. Heavy's the weight data. Oh, backup Chariot's not awful either. Trax is better at Reanimator than Gristlebrand. Yeah, because it pitches to Force of Will. Go blank. They're just dead, right? I guess they could have Extinction Event. That's a card that they could beat me with. Outside of a Wrath, there's no way they're winning this game. So let us crew with these 2. Attack with these 3. I wonder if I'm supposed to copy a... No, I'll say copy a treasure to play an Extinction Event, but... I don't know, the treasure just doesn't matter that much. Well, if they had a Wrath, they'd probably block the Chariot, right? So this leads me to believe maybe they don't have a Wrath? Maybe they thought they could sack Harvester at instant speed? I'm just gonna hold the land in case I draw another Fable. Okay, that means I could probably beat a Sweeper. 1 point to fake me out. Yeah, maybe. Maybe they're like, they'd rather trade. That's good. I mean, it's probably not good enough, but it is good. I could Fatal Push the Shaman token. If I use these 2 to crew and just immediately go to combat, and then if they push the Shaman token, then I can copy with Reflection, attack with both, copy the Shaman token with Chariot. I get in less damage, but I don't think it changes the clock all that much. Okay, well, I guess if they're going to F6, then. I guess if they're going to F6... I don't think I would have done that if they weren't F6, but... Card. Yada yada. We're done. This deck kind of seems built to beat Rakdos. Fable Chariot, Wedding are so hard to grind against. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is... If you wanted to beat Rakdos, that's probably the main reason you would play this deck. Is because of how good you are against Rakdos. I'm actually going to shave an elf on the draw for a Bolt. Why is the Goblin a token? Because it was a copy of a copy. So, you know, token. That's how that works. Tokens are actually different than tokens. That's to get wrecked by green. Probably yes, but you have... So what, 7 sideboard cards against them? Archon, Silence, and Needle. And you can maybe erase them. Like, Elf into Chariot is a fast clock. Really fast clock. Bro, what is this fucking mana base? This mana base is cheeks. This mana base is so cheeks. I think I'm actually gonna put back Selfless Spirit. I know I can't cast the Fable, but it's higher upside. Yeah, Archon is good against green. Had it. Still probably should have played the Temple Garden on turn 1. I mean, no, right? If they play Harvester, I'm not gonna play Skyclave over Fable. I would never do that, yeah. You fix the mana base. Mana base probably needs some fixing, yeah. Maybe we just have to play some Boros lands. I know the Boros lands don't cast the elves, but if you just played like 4 Boros lands, maybe that's fine. Do I block? I feel like I don't. Selfless Spirit hasn't looked amazing this league. No, you're right. It might honestly only just be a sideboard card. Like, good sideboard card against like blue-eye control and shit. Yeah, let's attack. Let's attack. Tradesies. Don't mind that. I'm gonna save the Skyclave for Shelly. Saving it for the Shellster. Oh, so there's like no way I would ever cast Skyclave on Fable over playing Chariot there. You just have to play the Chariot and put more pressure on them. What a good replacement for Selfless Spirit would be. More copies of Akroan War, maybe? Shellmill. I mean, we have Skyclave for that, so it's not that bad. If I even want to. We're getting go blanked. Keck by lands. They have 1 card left. I wonder if they sack Harvester here. They might. No sack Harvester. Okay, let's go Skyclave your Needle. I could sack the treasure to get it an extra couple of damage. Right? Sack treasure, play elf, use elf, reflection, crew, attack for 8. I think that's good. Maybe a little bit worse if they have a wrath. Oh, I didn't need to do that because I could have just used the reflection. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. Forgot I had the reflection too. So I should have just not played the elf there, kept the elf in hand. Is Anvil played at all in Pioneer anymore? There was a list from one of the challenges that was like Anvil with 4 Gleeful Sabotage. We will play that at some point. Stormseeker could be good in this deck. It's like busted with Chariot. Anything impressive to the point you feel worthy of a ban discussion? Not at all, no. I don't think anything is worth even in the consideration for banning. Also, I'd like to see how the Pro Tour plays out. I mean, maybe if the Pro Tour metagame is, 50% Mono Green or Rakdos or something, we can have a conversation, but right now I think it's fine. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Attack with everything else. Yeah, we got some jammers on the playlist. Rude. Get the draw card with Wedding Announcement? I'll take 6. Are we pushing a cat? Shieldred, Nykthos, and Karn. Yeah, and again, like, with the Mono Green discussion, it's been, like, dipping in popularity a shit ton over the past couple of weeks. Not that I'm saying that that's necessarily a reason to justify no action, but, again, one of those things where I just want to... It's a wait-and-see kind of thing. I just want to see how it plays out. Sure. Chosen Legacy, thank you so much for the 3 months of Prime. I appreciate you, buddy. Any more to come? Thank you for the 2. Hope you're having a good day today. I feel like every single card in our deck is just an absolute banger against them. Announcement, Fable, Chariot, like, even Mondrak. Slips away from you. I probably don't even have to play the Skyclave. I can save it for Shieldred. Like, I'm so far ahead, I don't think it matters. Like, I could play it, but playing it's like a way to lose to Shieldred. Unban Nexus. I don't know about that. It's kind of a hot take. Played against green with this deck before? Not yet, no. I played 2 leagues off stream, but I didn't play against green once with it. Yeah, my hand's pretty good. This might be a little aggressive, but whatever. I feel like I can get that aggressive with Bolt Skyclave in hand. Sure. Your turn. Good luck. Yeah, Nexus was so busted in Standard. Like Teamer Wreck with Nexus. I remember that format. It was also kind of busted in... I don't know what that is. The play? It's really slow. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna hope they're playing Rakdos. Sand's pretty bad against most things that aren't Rakdos, but... In-ear monitors. No. What even is that? Is that like headphones? Like fancy headphones? It's probably not, but I have no idea. What's this? Oh, but they got scammed into playing the 2-drop. That's what this is. They got unfortunately scammed into not revealing Gigantha so they could play Watchwolf. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Earbuds for the audio file? Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah. We're trying to cook. We tried cooking earlier and it did not go out very well. No, I've never tried it. I assume this Mondrak card is really good against them. Like, I'm gonna curve Chariot into Mondrak, I think. Maybe I just YOLO jam the Mondrak first. Because if they have a removal spell, I don't really care. Because I have a second one. Take 6. Take 6. Yeah, the viewer count's been, dude, ever since I went back to full-time over the past couple of weeks, the viewer count's been crazy. It's just gotta be better to play Chariot first, right? I think so. It also gets me more blockers. Because, like, at the end of the day, it's kind of the same thing, right? Whether I play Mondrak or Chariot first. Like, if I Chariot first, I get 2 tokens, then go Mondrak attack, get 2 more. Or I go Mondrak. Yeah, I think it's better to do it this way. This also lets me leave up protection for Mondrak, hypothetically. Question is, if they attack with Pack Leader, do I offer the trade for Chariot? It's kind of close. Thank you, Opens. Yeah, I had a lot of ideas. I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of them didn't work out that well. But at least I tried, you know? At least I tried. Attack with both. Attack with both, huh? I guess Mondrak would have given us a second human token this turn, which is maybe better. 11. They could also have Embercleave. I don't really know that I could beat Embercleave. What if I put Chariot on Stormseeker? Or what if I did this? What if I put Chariot on Stormseeker and chump block the Pack Leader? So 2 cats, crew Chariot, Chariot on Stormseeker, chump block Pack Leader. If they have Embercleave, I take 8, go to 3. Yeah, they don't have Gigantha, so they could have Cleave here. This is tough. This is a tough block. Really, really tough block here. Do we believe they have Cleave? I mean, if I make the block that I just said, it's a lot better if they have Stomp and not Cleave, right? Chariot on 2/3, chump block Pack Leader. So they stomp my Chariot, then I go Mondrak. I guess I can't Mondrak and hold up Boseiju. Alright, I'm gonna take that line. I'm not sure if it's better, but big Cleave energy. I mean, they might also just want to, like, stomp my Chariot and maybe pump this, you know? It doesn't have to be Cleave. It definitely could be, but... Also, if they Cleave, they don't kill the Chariot, and I only go to 3, which is not even in Stomp range. So, honestly, if they Cleave, I think I'm, like, somewhat okay with that. Because then I'm still not dead to Stomp next turn. Right? And I have the Boseiju to kill the Cleave. Oh, I don't think I lose the Cleave. Oh, no, never mind. It is 10 damage. Right? If I do this. Or 9 damage. Because they go Cleave here, it's 5, it's 10 minus 1 is 9, I go to 2. I could double block. But that's worse if they don't have Cleave. Oh, they just had nothing. Okay, cool. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. This attack is a human token chumping Pack Leader. Isn't that putting you to Stomp? Yeah, no, you're right. I am fine with that. Another Pack Leader? Sure. A-okay with that. So now we just go play land, Mondrak, no attacks with protection up. To make 2 tokens off of announcement and flip the announcement. We are bing chillin'. Bing chillin'. I think if we untap next turn, it's going to be pretty hard for us to lose. I guess now they can play both, though, because we played the Boseiju. Okay. Sure. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. They still don't have great attacks, though, because I can just trade for the cats. Skyclave would be nice. Play a second Mondrak? Certainly not attacking this turn. Yeah, we could just go, like, Announcement plus Selfless Spirit. So, the issue with exposing the Selfless Spirit this turn is I really need to be able to sack it the turn that all my shit's tapped. So I think I'm just going to go Announcement, Elf Pass. Just no attacks. Chill. And then if they tap out, I can just like... Well, I guess they're going to just eat the cats anyways, right? Eat a cat, eat 2/1/1s. And then I sack Spirit on their turn. Yeah, this deck grinds so well. Okay, everything has to attack. Skyclave is still a banger. Because they can't block with the Mondrak. Now they have Boat. Shit. I'm gonna kill a 3/3. Yeah. Maybe I was not supposed to play the Boseiju. So if I tap the elf, place Selfless Spirit, attack with everything, they go eat 3/3, eat 2/2/2s. This is bad. And they can even crew the boat to kill the Mondrak. I also just can't beat the boat. It's a 2-turn clock. I guess we're doing this. I need to use my mana pre-combat anyways. I want to tap this. And we'll just go attack with everything. Let them eat a bunch of shit. Sack the Spirit on their turn. I think I have to play the Mondrak too. Well, the issue is I also have no blockers. Because I have to attack with everything, which means I don't get tokens on this wedding announcement trigger. So yeah, I just have no blockers. We can't. The Akroan War was just such a fucking beating that game. Good God. Absolute beating. Just had no chance of beating it. I'm in love with these Selfless Spirits. Card's been kind of mid. Voice also not great against them. 3 blockers? No, we only had 1 blocker, right? Well, I wouldn't get the tokens, right? Because I attacked with everything. So the announcement would have drawn me a card there. Is the Mind Splicer Dream dead yet? I don't think so. It needs somebody smarter than me to work on it. You have to remember, because I'm a Twitch streamer, I'm not very smart. Always have to remember that. It felt pretty powerful. Again, the way that I look at that card, I think it's more of a combo card. And the way that I have built my Mind Splice decks have just been a lot more all in on casting it ahead, 1 turn ahead of schedule. So stuff like Growth Spiral or Magma Opus, because you can discard Magma Opus to make a treasure. And the sick thing about Magma Opus is it's also like a excuse me. It's also just like a pretty good card to cast on the cheap off of a when you have counters in the apparatus. So it kind of serves double duty there. But yeah, like play 8 time walks, play some sort of ramp that allows you to cast it a turn early. That kind of stuff, you know? Would be my recommendation. Tracks the bullshit isn't victimless. Citizen, 20 tickets. 3 ticket Tivaras, jeez. I bought some fancy ones yesterday. Yep, give me a land, please. Your land. I feel like I've been getting mana screwed a lot today for a 24 land deck. Love Struck's kind of nice with Mondrak. Also a really good blocker. I could see it. The Selfless Spirits are definitely bad, though. That card sucks. We were thinking about trying Stormseeker, but you already have a lot of 3s, so I don't really know if you want to go towards that. Possibly more Akroan Wars. I'm going to keep one of these Fables, I think. I don't think I have time for both. Go attack first, play Chariot. See if they want to block. Another good 2-drop. What are the other good 2-drops, though? I guess you could Hajar. Because Hajar can protect Mondrak. If you, like, tap out from Mondrak on 4, Hajar can kind of protect it. It's fine. You know what I mean? I mean the way you used to. Chat loves suggesting Amara. You're like the 3rd person to suggest that card. Chat, you can. I know you cap it, but you cannot play Amara in a Bone Crusher Giant format. Hajar or Spirit. Well, it doesn't have a Bone Crusher. I guess Spirit kind of blanks Bone Crusher. It's like you just sack it. So I guess Spirit is fine against Bone Crusher. Yeah, maybe you're right though. And that is kind of the point of playing Selfless Spirit. Like anytime you have to stomp a Selfless Spirit, you're not feeling pretty happy. Destroy Evil. It's good against Shelly. Obliterating Bolt's kind of mid. Skyclave, huh? Skyclave. 2, 3, 4, 5. If I attack with Chariot first, I can actually copy Treasure and double spell here. Is that worth? It's less damage. Oh, I guess I could just do everything, huh? Yeah, okay, we can just do everything. So we go Fable. Yeah, we go Fable here. Yeah, we just get to do everything. Crew here. Attack for 8, copy Treasure, play Skyclave. Is it even worth playing Skyclave this turn, though? Because they're going to play Boat, and Boat's going to kill this. But I guess I have the Needle for Boat. So I Skyclave, kill the one that's on 1, I think, to give them less draws. Yeah, I'll just play the Skyclave here. Destroy Evil hits Lyra and Omni, seems like beat the deck where removal sucks. Yeah, that's true, too. The fact that it can kill enchantments is definitely relevant. I could see it. I just want to cut them off draws. Because, like, given the play they made last turn, I don't think their hand is very good. Yeah, I did sell the Atraxas. Well, it's funny, because I sold them this morning for, like, 26, and they've already gone up to, like, 45 or something. So, I guess I got Mengu financed. To be fair, I still made a shit ton on those. I bought them for 4 tickets each, so anything is plus. To keep going up and down. What are they at now? They're so expensive, though. It's unreal. Staying pretty high now. Yeah. I should have just bought a shit ton. Casting Bone Crusher. Yeah, their hand sucks if that's their best play. I think I get rid of the Needle, but keep the Boseiju. Okay, let's... I want to play this. 3 cards. Surely if they had Stomp, they would have stomped my Reflection main phase, right? Omni Skyclave, kill Bone Crusher. I think that's fine. Like, even if they stomp the Skyclave in response, I could still crew with the Chariot. Wow, they didn't kill the Reflection. I am astonished. Absolutely astonished. I guess I should have just went to combat first. I don't think they would make that play. I think Skrelv was good in the Hammer Time deck. What's up, Nubby? Crew is on the stack. What are we doing? PT meta? To give you, like... I haven't really thought too much about it, but just kind of like off the cuff. Probably like 25% Rakdos, 15% Lotus, 10% Green. And then the rest. Maybe that's too high on some of those numbers, but I think those will be 1, 2, and 3 in that order. Yeah, it's only digital, I think. I don't think it tracks us that much in paper. But online, it's, you know, approaching 50 tickets. The thing about Phoenix is it's just like, it's not that good of a deck. It's like, it just doesn't have any good matchups. You know, the Phoenix players have to work so hard for their wins. Like, the average card quality in Phoenix is just not that high. Like, you have Treasure Cruise, but that's it. It is fun to play, but you have to realize this is a Pro Tour. People are not going to pick the deck because it's fun. They're going to pick a deck because it wins. Yeah, like, if Lotus and Rakdos are the 2 most popular decks, Phoenix is literally 0% against Lotus Field, and I don't even think it's good against Rakdos. So, like, if you have bad matchups against the 2 most played decks in the room, you're in a pretty bad spot. And, like, when I say 0% against Lotus Field, it's actually 0%. You have no chance. Can't they raise Lotus Field with a good draw? Their deck just doesn't... You can't clock that quickly in Phoenix. Maybe if they, like, get super lucky and hit triple Phoenix, but even 2 Phoenixes probably doesn't even race it that well. Team decides on Phoenix and predicts the metagame Phoenix is good. I mean, I guess that depends if you think the Rakdos matchup is good. Because you have to assume that Rakdos is going to be the most played deck. So, like, if you come to the assumption that Rakdos is the most played deck and you think you have a good Rakdos matchup, then maybe it's fine. But I'm just not convinced that Phoenix is a good Rakdos matchup. What's up, Rathian? The Drake's deck can race better than Phoenix? Yeah, because they're, like, Fable copy Drake and shit. Alright, they've disconnected twice. Some technical difficulties over here. Go blank? Yeah. Yeah, I mean... It all kind of, like, the thing about Phoenix is you have to time your spells quick, you know. If you play pieces, you can't just, like, tap out on turn 3 for pieces against Rakdos or something. Like, that's a good way to put it. But, like, sometimes you have to. But ideally you want to, like, wait until you can pieces and cruise in the same turn to not get go blanked. But then there's this weird, like, sequencing where you have to play off curve, and sometimes you can't afford to play off curve if they just go like Harvester, Trespasser, Shieldred. I don't know, it's kind of all bad. Right, but what I'm saying, Spark, is like sometimes Rakdos does not give you that luxury. If they have a Shieldred in play, you better cast that pieces if you don't have an axe, you know? Like, you can't just sit there with them having a Shieldred in play. If you have an axe, then it's fine, but is Rakdos that much more popular than Mono Green? Yes. I think so. I mean, maybe not. Maybe the online results don't say that specifically, but I think it will be at the PT for sure. I'm going to shuffle this deck while they're doing nothing. Shuffling. I like shuffling. What do you think I'm shuffling, chat? So I am not participating in the Pro Tour. I am just going to play side events. All right, top card. I'm going to cut it, and I'll show you the top card. Oh, look, top card. Look at that. Look at that. A good top card. One of the cards of all time. Cherub Chase, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you for using your Twitch Prime. Oh, past priority. They're back. It only took them 4 disconnects. Back, chat. I forgot what was going on here. Okay, Chariot Crude. Combat. I can actually Boseiju and Fateful Absence, which is Pog. If they just block with Bone Crusher, I'll Fateful. But if they do some double block, we can do some shit. Okay, so why don't we go let that happen. Fateful Absence, this. Let damage happen. And then I'm gonna Boseiju their Reflection now. Go. Ecto, thank you for the 2 months of Prime. Appreciate you. Hope you're having a good day today. Rakdos is the most popular deck. I think Grixis will overperform. Grixis what? Grixis cards? I mean, I think Phoenix is playable, but I just don't think it's like as good as it was a couple of months ago, you know? Are you thinking like Grixis mid with Corpse Appraiser? Basically Rakdos with blue? Is Regis the Dinosaur still playable? What's that? What does blue add to Rakdos? I think it's mostly Corpse Appraiser, which is like kind of sicko with Fable. Chat, fan me down. Fan me fucking down. Oh wait, is this the infinite? Is this infinite that we were talking about? I think this is the infinite we were talking about, right? With Mondrak, Elf, and 2 Reflections. A white. I have 2 Goblin Shamans to play. I'm just thinking if I should even crew the Chariot first. I guess it's probably fine. Yeah, I can't do it pre-combat, but it's also infinite tap tokens anyways, so... Let's go here. Let's crew the Chariot. How is it infinite? So, what happens... You'll see in a second. So basically, you Mondrak, copy 2 Reflections. Then with 1 additional mana left over, you copy an elf and make 2 elves. Then you still have a reflection untapped. You use 1 of the elves to copy the reflection, make 2 reflection. Use the other elf to copy the elf and make 2 elves. So it's infinite tokens tap tokens at the end of the turn. Yeah, but I'll have enough mana. Because I'm getting treasures here. So I'll have mana left over. Yeah, Reflection was a well-tested card. Good comment. Very good comment. Can even protect the Mondrak, too. So, and I can actually play around them drawing Stomp. Right? Because I can go... Yeah, I can go cast the Mondrak. Right? I think I can play around them drawing Stomp, because I can do shit in my end phase. And I'll have a mana up the whole time. So go to my end phase. Copy Reflection. This is in my end phase. And then copy Elf. And now I can just pass priority, right? Yeah, I can pass priority. Just upkeep it. Well, they have no red mana right now. They're currently tapped out of red, so... That's why I wanted to do it on my end step. Because I still have infinite tokens on their end step. Alright, they scooped. They didn't let me cook. Dreamer dies, so dies the dream to me. So, Alright, we're good. Game 3. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. Should have been legendary in the back. I mean, honestly, Bolin, you're probably right. Why you can have 2 Reflection of Kiki-Jikis, I have no idea. I do not understand. Because, like, the original Kiki-Jiki was also legendary, you know? They have 1 Unsick Reflection. No, because once I make the second copy otter and I pass their turn, then I have 2 Unsick Reflections. because I have two copied reflections that both can activate that turn, and I have the two Llanowar Elves untapped, right? Well, I guess if they don't, yeah, if they don't lead with Stomp, I go to my end step. Maybe though. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I guess like if they don't act first, then I still can't really play around Stomp. Yes, I did. When I copied the reflection, I had two active reflections up. I know that for a fact. This hand's kind of slow. Shit, this. Not as slow. Second elf goes back. Ooh, no elf. We like that. Like to find a red source. It's not a red source. But let me tell you, I draw a red source. We are cooking. We are cooking. Thou shalt cook. Draw a red source. I'll take a chariot too. Even a Mondrak is fine. Exactly is a Miglaws. Ooh, more red cards. Dope. The mana needs some work. Yeah. Exactly what I wanted. How did you know, Moto? How did you know I was looking for more red cards that I couldn't cast? You just had the read. Okay. Yeah. Are we not attacking? It'd be an insane no attack. What? Why would you not attack? Just send it. Send it. There you go. Said that you want from red source. They boat me, I'll probably just kill my own Skyclave. But then, like, how am I possibly winning? On Earth, are they casting for 6 mana? Oh, you got scammed into playing this card too? Sheesh. I definitely can't beat it here. If I kill, they still get a 6/6, right? I mean, whatever, I have to kill it anyways. It's irrelevant. Yeah, you win. Red source, maybe if I steal this, especially if they're attacking. Then, yeah, but I guess they're just not going to cast a Stomp there. But maybe, I don't know. So like, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I gotcha. It's like every hand. I mean, I guess a 6-card hand, this is still fine, but yeah, exactly. You know, I'm incinerating thousands of play points every day, so you don't have to. It's the motto of the stream. Mono green, but with no elves, which means they probably have Haven into Karn. I mean, if I had a playable mana base, this deck wouldn't be that bad, but unfortunately, I don't have a playable mana base. I mean, it is a 6-card hand, right? It's still a 6-card hand, by the way. Just what I wanted. Just what I wanted. His domains are actually good in Modern. Friends trying to get me into gaslighting me into play a dead format. I mean, it puts up results. I don't think it's that bad. I've been told it has a really bad Murktide matchup, though. It's fast, so you can, like, race Hammer Time, you can race Amulet. I don't think it's that bad. Like, you could definitely register worse decks than Zoo. Might switch your donor to Knights. I'd be in for it. So, like, attacking this doesn't accomplish anything, right? 3, 4, use those, accrue that. They trade here. And I have 4 2/2s. They take 5, go to 13. It's not even that good. I mean, what the fuck else am I doing, right? Mana base looks nice. I know, right? I copied a Stainerson deck, okay? I can blame... If the mana's bad, I can just blame Tommy. It's all Tommy's fault. He somehow won 5 matches with this deck in the challenge. I don't know how that's possible, but... Tommy is very powerful, yeah. Maybe Tommy was actually allowed to cast his spells. Unlike me, I'm just sitting here with 3 Copperline Gorges and 2 Mondraks. Oh no! Before we draw, we're gonna draw the 3rd Mondrak. Just you watch. We're definitely gonna draw the third Mondrak. That is true for Endo, yeah. Another old growth troll. Just 8 mana, no big deal. Just a cool 8 mana. Mm-hmm. 6, 8. Oh, okay. See? Gonna draw the third card that I can't spell with the second voice. Definitely the third Mondrak. It'll make my hand look a lot prettier. Any Corvold Vat that I talked about the other day? No, not yet. I haven't messed with Vat since we got shit on in that, like, first iterations that we played. Spirits are awful. These voices are kind of atrocious too. Skyclave's good. Akroan War is good. Kind of actually think that this card's not that bad against them. Wedding Announcement's like painfully slow. Been a voice for curve consideration, I guess. If Wooded Bastion was legal in this format, can you imagine? Mana bases would actually be playable. Yeah, simply just, draw the lands that produce white mana. It's really easy, Alright, I mean, this hand casts spells. It does have a white source in it, too, which is better than my last hand can say. Yeah, shuffle better. Although my chariots are foils, so I can't cast these in my upkeep, unfortunately. I mean, our first 3 draw steps are probably all going to be Mondrax, so there is that. Even though we're worlds apart, wanna know who you are. Ooh, white mana? Actually drawing multiple sources of white mana? I don't actually know what I want to name here. Like, if they play Kiora, I might name that. Depends. That's why I'm going to save it. Yeah, we can actually cast Mondrak here. Shocker. Wolf Willow Haven. No land? Okay. Still, I name Kiora and they play Karn. How bad is it for me? It's not that bad, right? I kind of want to name Kiora. I'm gonna name Kiora. It's like I just have a feeling. Which one is it? Behemoth Beckoner, I think. I hope it's Behemoth Beckoner. Pathways are unplayable in 3-color. I mean, we're already playing like almost the maximum number of shocks and pathways because the Boros lands suck. Like, you can't really play Boros lands when you have 8 Llanowar Elves. That shit is just a non-starter. Good draw. By good draw, I mean excellent draw. Trade elves? We trading elves? Any elf traders? Probably not trading your elf. They're 10. They play Cav, they block there, 2, 4, 6. We just have lethal, right? Yeah, if they play Cav, they're dead. I mean, I'm not saying the pathways are good, but we don't have a lot of them. We only have 2. We drew both of them. Like, I guess you could cut a pathway for the 4th Brushland, but again, you just can't play Boros lands in your Llanowar Elf deck. It's just not something that you can realistically do. 2 Pithing Needles, huh? So the issue with this hand is we have good mana, but no good cards. I think the joke is that our deck is all no good cards. I'm actually going to keep this. I'll just draw a Chariot. Maybe Mana Confluence could be good. Yeah, drew double white, cast double white spell. Victorious. Coincidence? I think not. Ooh. So I'm playing Temple Garden because if they very likely have the enchantment, and if I draw Skyclave, I will play Skyclave over playing Fable. But if I play this on 1, I can't play Skyclave on 2. That's a hell of a fucking top deck. That's a good one. That is a good one. 4th Brushland, 1 Confluence. Yeah, the first Mana Confluence is probably free. I think the first one is probably fine. If they downtick, we can just kill Karn. We can kill Karn either way with the Bolt. Hopefully they uptick. I can't imagine them upticking here. They probably just get Boat. Maybe this deck should just play Boats. Like, what if we just made this into, like, Naya Boats? You know? Like, basically Boats splashing for Wedding Announcement. Is that good? The Boats deck doesn't really need more 3-drops, though. It's pretty high on that stuff already. We got... Yeah. So I can Needle Kiora, Steel Troll, attack them, Needle the Kiora. I think I'm going to discard second Needle plus land. Ooh. Does that do anything for me this turn? I don't think so. How did Morat combo do? Morat combo did not go very well. I wanted to, but it did not go very well. Alright, so this turn I think we're going to go Akroan War, steal this. Attack them post-combat, play Needle on Kiora. Try to cut them off mana. Maybe attacking Kiora's better there. Not if I'm going to Needle it. I mean, it would still be nice to get it up, like get it off the battlefield for devotion purposes, but I think this is good. I had a stupid thought: Rot Priest in Jeskai Ascendancy. Rot Priest Jeskai Ascendancy. What are you targeting with? I guess you could play like Slip Through Space, Crash Through, that kind of stuff with Jeskai Ascendancy. It's kind of interesting, but the only thing about that is like maybe it's okay. That actually should not be that bad. It requires you to need a lot less spells to kill them. I could see it. Honestly, I could see it. Well, like, the Ascendancy decks are already 4 colors, you know? The Sylvan Curated versions. We actually played that deck on stream on Saturday's Vexus. It should go up on YouTube at some point in the near future. I would say within the next couple of weeks. There was an Ascendancy deck in one of the recent challenges, I think, that looked somewhat interesting. They put a Nykthos into their hand. Okay. Okay, let's shock. Mondrak. I still kind of want to get Kiora off the battlefield. I think. Like, I know I have it needled, but it's more devotion, you know? They could also Boseiju the Needle. I think this is fine. I'm doing this because I think there's a chance they might block both of these, then I can post-combat just bolt the Kiora. And then if they don't block, I'll just post-combat bolt an Elf. That'll cut them down to 4 devotion. Okay, no blocks. Like, I know they're going to lose the Elf next turn to the Akroan War, but I really just want to keep them off as much devotion as possible this turn. Man, I really want to copy the Troll with the Chapter 3 on the stack, but then I would lose the Reflection, which is not great. Don't forget to sack the Troll in my upkeep. I upkeep it. And I could do it in the main phase, right? Oh, wait, do I get the Troll back? I could put the Troll on a land, right? Yo, that's sick. I could put it on my land. Big deal on Saturday was LGS with singles. They had Alt Art, Foil, Seeker Chariots for €1. Nice, that's sick. That's dope. Herald combo into Elves. Yeah, we were thinking about that too. I don't know exactly what that would look like, but that is pretty interesting. I don't hate that idea. Okay, so draw step. Well, I don't want to tap the Elf. I could just pay life, right? I could just pay life. I think I'm going to sack the Elf. Yeah, and then I get the Troll back, put it on the Temple Garden. And then we can go Elf down. I have 3 devotion. So I can go mana, make this. Go combat. Attack with everything. Get 6 treasures. And then we can actually play the Chariot and use the Old Growth Troll. Get 2 4/4s from the Troll. Yeah, I know. Is this sorcery speed only? I can do it on their turn. Okay. I'll do it on their turn. So let's go 1, 2, 3. Play Chariot. Make 4 2/2s. And I guess I'll hold the land too. What's nuts is we could still lose. Maybe. I mean, they're very, very low on devotion, right? Like I feel like they need a lot, and the Cure is still needled, so. What's the alternate art card in play? Mondrak, Glory, Dominus. Mondrak, Glory, Dominus. Alright. That was sweet.